Even though this is only the next to last part of our reading lesson 7, Alfred has on his detective hat, has his spyglass, to remind us that we haven't unmasked all our spy words yet. So here we go. Here are a double pair of troublemakers. C-O-U-L-D, could. I could eat more candy, but I don't want to get a stomachache. And S-H-O-U-L-D, should. I should drink milk because it builds strong bones.
Kids with ADHD or autism want to be independent. Try Goalie, the visual scheduler that guides them through routines so you don't have to. Goalie, reinventing routines.
Let's unmask them. The clue to could and should is wood. Our floors are made with wood. Could and should sound like wood. Our last two spies are another pair of troublemakers. They're sound-alikes. T-H-E-R-E, there. I wouldn't want to live on the moon, but I'd like to go there and visit. And T-H-E-I-R, there. If anyone lives on the moon, then the moon is their home. And if we visited, we would be their guests. Now let's unmask these two spies. The clue to there and there is chair. There and there sound like chair. Well, I guess that takes care of the spies, but you know tomorrow we'll be reading our last Alfred story of this series. So let's see if we remember our spy words and our vowel pals and some special mix-up sounds. Of course, you remember should and could, spy words we just unmasked. They sound like would. But do you remember these two? Now, we unmasked them with shoe. That's right. To and do. And here's another spy that we unmasked way back in lesson 3.
For families living with ADHD or autism, preventing meltdowns is everything. Goalie reduces stress by enabling kids to complete routines independently. Goalie, reinventing routines.
He sounds like bed. That's right. The spy is said. I said so, S-A-I-D. But you remember that A and I also say A, as in rain, and P-A-I-N-T, paint. And here's our old friend O, an N-O, and with a silent E, he says his own name as in T-O-E, and even with O-W, S-N-O-W, snow. Most of the time when O pals around with W, they say ow, as in how, now, brown, cow. That O can be pretty tricky. And then when he gets together with another vowel, just look here. Sometimes O and U say you, as in the word you. But put him together with another O and they have another new sound. Oh, as in wood and good. And I'll be back with you in just a minute for some homework. And now here's the important rule to remember. Sound out to find out. Sound out to see what a word says. And remember to look at all the other words around that word in your story. In your word book, paste words that look alike. But remember this, all words which look alike do not always sound alike. And I'll see you tomorrow.